All right, everybody, welcome to Frozen Valley, hole number 3. So lots of different ways to play this one. I'll show you some of the different ways. So kind of a safe line. You go down this right side. This is the light glide, just kind of aim down the right side of the water there. Make sure you put a little bit of hyzer on it, just to stay safe with the water. It's going to be really hard to get it super close for a good chance at eagle, but you can definitely get over here and have a shot at eagle and still kind of a safe birdie. So there you go, just over 200 out. That was probably a little aggressive, but yeah, still ended up for the birdie. So there's an option if you're not even wanting to take on any of this ice or water. Just kind of go along this right side here. You can also use the glide skip. Try to get down there a little farther. It's just a little harder because you got to make sure you put some anhyzer on it to stay away from the water, but not too much to get into those trees. So put us about the same, maybe a little closer. And with the tailwind, you can get down there with a pretty easy shot at eagle. But this one, another 200 and missed it, but safe birdie. So pretty easy birdie going that right side. You can get more aggressive with it. Actually, one of the ways I like to, this is the river. Just kind of aim at that straight ahead at that little lake in the middle, and then it'll turn back. And as long as there's not like a huge tailwind, it won't go far enough. And then you have like 100 feet for eagle. So I really like this play. I'll do it sometimes if I'm worried about, getting a bad bounce. Throwing the rive. Let's see, 105 feet. So pretty good shot. No danger behind it. So I really like this play. It's just a little risky because you have to throw it just right. You got to throw something nice and straight, far enough to where it carries over the water, but you don't want to be too far right or left where you go in the water and then it can't go too far. So it seems really risky, but I've gotten pretty decent at it, and I'll do that pretty often. My normal play is usually going to be this turn glide rive, aim it right at the basket. And anything left of the basket usually is going to be safe. So it's going right at the basket where you start to go into some danger. So again, there's 105 feet, and you can get it a lot closer than that. And this is also the shot that I've got both of my aces on this. I couldn't find either the video. I'm not sure if I deleted it or whatnot. So I'm going to try to grind it a little bit and see if we can't get another ace on this one for this video, but no guarantees, and depends on how long it'll take. The other way is if the turn glide rive on a backhand is another way. And I've chained out on this one a few times because you can get some decent skips off the ice. But this is just around, just the safe part there, and that's a pretty easy eagle there. So that's the backhand. I know a lot of players throw that backhand turn glide. They probably have a little different aiming points, but yeah, a good shot at eagle on that shot as well. Again, my normal shot, though, I've gotten pretty consistent with it. It's definitely risky, but I'll top chevron on the basket, and this is the forehand glide turn. If there's not much wind, I'll pull it almost straight down. Ideally, you want to go just about right here, just left of that little place right there, and there's a little ice. Oh, that little part of the ice right there, broken piece, is what it's going to jump off of and go towards the basket. So I've gotten one ace like that, and then one ace I've missed to the right a little bit, but there's another piece of ice where it ricocheted off and went in. But you want to see that little broken part of the water right there. If you go just over that or just to the left of it, oh, 2 in a row. That was just too high. Then it's going to hit that broken ice and jump towards the basket. So that's kind of my aiming point. But if anything on this shot, I want to miss left. Just because if you miss right of the basket, you're pretty much going to be wet and you're going to be dropping way back. So there's a lot of risk involved with this shot. But if you can keep it to the left of the basket, like this is too far left to have a shot at ace, but it should be safe. Yeah, so anything left is almost always going to be a pretty safe shot, and you'll have a decent shot at eagle. But if there's a really strong headwind, I'm not throwing this because it won't carry enough to get over the water. But anything 2 wind or less, then I'm going to throw this shot and take my chances. Unless I just really don't like it. This is looking good. Go, 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 go. Man. So you can see the potential there. It's just a lot of luck involved when it comes to this one, but I've gotten it twice, and I thought I had saved the video, so I was going to add it to it, but can't find them, so we're trying to recreate it here. You can even go left of that tree there and it still end up being safe. So left of the basket is good. This is looking right on the money. This is right where you want to land. And come on, be the one. Go, you, dang it. So close. Easy eagle. Not sure I'm going to get the albatross for you, but I've gotten close a few times, at least giving you the idea of what it should look like. Again, I've gotten one just like that, and the other one I missed to the right. I thought it was wet, but there was a little piece of ice where it skipped and kind of almost went in, or it did go in. It surprised me. This is looking good, just a little left, but hopefully it's, yeah, there you go. It usually slides right over that stuff, so if you can get good at that, I think a lot of people don't even want to bother, so they just go safe to the right. It's a lot easier to be safe, but for some reason this is just the shot I've gone with and gotten consistent with. This is going to go right at the basket. As long as you don't hit those rocks and miss to the right of the rocks, then it'll be fine. But if you miss any more right of that, it's going to get wet. But the one time I made it, missed just right of that, and it hit the sheet of ice. So this is right on target. Be the one. Dang it. Well, next time I get it, I'll have to go back and maybe add another video on YouTube. I doubt it happens very often, but see, this is about where these ice right here. Oh, go in. Dang, that was almost identical to when I got it before. So I'm going to quit there. Hope y'all enjoy. You can see the albatross is possible, but eagle for sure is a good opportunity on this hole. Let me know how you play this hole, and appreciate you watching. Let's move on to hole number 4. Thanks for watching me play some DGV.